All right.
Oh, I'm finally not sweating.
Mm-hmm.
That took a little bit. That's real nice for the people that are on their way to work this morning.
Yes.
You're welcome, guys.
A little ASMR for you.
That was just for you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
That little burp.
Mm-hmm.
Have you stopped sweating or are you still sweating?
No, I'm always sweating. I sweat a ridiculous amount all the time.
You're the worst Avenger. Because the Hulk is like, remember, he asked Bruce Banner, like, what's your secret? He's like, I'm always angry. And so you're
My secret is I'm always sweating.
I'm always sweating. You're the really shitty Avenger.
Sweat guy.
Sweatman.
Sweatman.
The Sweatman. So today's guest on the podcast is this creeper.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, you don't always need a guest.
You don't.
Sometimes you just need to get back to your roots.
Yeah.
And
we're back to our roots.
Figure out who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess we'll just talk about the new season of Wednesday.
There's a new season of Wednesday?
There's gonna be. Oh, yeah. Let's find out really fast. I want to know when it's coming out because I would like to do like a marathon.
Oh my gosh. Wednesday Addams. Please call me, text me, email me, MySpace me, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DM, TikTok me. Anything. Anything. I will take anything.
December 26th.
Ooh, that's
Wednesday
so
season
far
2
away.
release date, December 26th.
When's the new season of Stranger Things coming out?
That's a good question. Don't they usually come out around in October?
Something like that.
But then this next one was going to be like a huge deal.
Right, like a time skip, whatever.
Since season 4 wrapped filming in September of 2021 and released in 2022.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
A mid to late 2025 release window seems the most likely at present. Yeah. So it's going to be a little while before we see our... I mean, at this point, they're just going to be in their 30s.
Yeah. They're going to be professionals with families, and then their kids are going to be the next generation of Stranger Things.
Yeah, it left off with, like, the big crack. The whole
Right, and Hawkins.
Vecna cracked everything.
Yeah. Vecna's
just cracked.
He's cracked at Fortnite, bro.
Cracked.
And he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
Bro.
He's cracked at Fortnite, bro.
And so everything was cracked in half. So yeah, Wednesday will come before Stranger Things. That was what we talked about in the first episode, was Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I had just convinced you to watch it. You were absolutely hooked. And so now we're waiting for... We don't have a guest, but we're coming back to our roots, talking about how Wednesday season 2, what we're going to have to do, what I want to do, is have like a binge watch like in here.
The only way I'll agree to this is if we binge watch anime together at some point as well.
I'm already watching anime. So like, you already have a win in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have a win in there.
I do have a win. But like, because the end of season 2 of Attack on Titan is like I want to say like four full episodes of like so much is happening.
Yeah.
So anyways.
I know, we got to be careful. People are going to be like,
it's another anime episode.
We're not even an anime podcast.
No,
there's a podcast for that.
There is a podcast for that.
But update on the bet, on the deal. I finished Vikings season 1.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't checked out Vikings, check it out. We won't talk about it too much because that's all we talk about.
I know. The poor listeners. Listener count drops by 50 million %.
Mm-hmm.
No, we talked about this a little bit. So we just took your graduation photos.
We did.
For those who don't know, that's why
I'm dumb hot.
That's why we were sweating. We were outside, and he's like all dressed up, and it was hot, and we were shaking around warm champagne,
Prosecco.
And so we were sweating. And but anyways, we were walking up there. I mentioned to you that because we talked about, we had the conspiracy cast last week.
Yes.
If you didn't listen to the conspiracy cast, you need to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, Britney Spears a clone.
We don't even know where she's at.
Was there ever Britney Spears?
Maybe not. Maybe
not.
Britney Spears is a figment of our 90s imagination.
Yep. But
we talked about NASA a little bit.
we did, yes.
And we talked about how all that issue is
A mouse
fake.
went into space.
Right. So that's the newest development. There was a video. Maybe I'll put it in the TikTok. Maybe if I make a TikTok about this, I'll clip to the video.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like a live stream from space, from NASA. But during the live stream for a solid 5 seconds, you see a mouse run out onto the outside of the shuttle or whatever. Or like out onto the equipment in supposedly outer space.
Wow.
And then they like cut to something else. And they're like, and you just hear this female voice come over like, wow, look at those views. And you're like, yeah, how about those views?
How about those views, and how about that astronaut mouse you're not talking to us about?
That's the real conspiracy.
That is, as a kid, did you ever read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So this one's If You Put a Mouse in Space.
This is like if it had just kept going.
Right.
This is the book didn't have enough pages for that.
Yeah.
But it was really like, if you give a mouse a cookie, they'll want a glass of milk. They'll want to sit on the couch. They'll want to have a family, get married.
Mm-hmm.
They'll want to experiment with drugs.
Yep.
They'll get a divorce. If you give a mouse a cookie, they'll plunge themselves into their career, end up becoming an astronaut, flying to outer space, and crawling out onto the outside of the equipment, and then drifting away into the ice vacuum of space.
That's what happens if you give a mouse a cookie.
That's what really happens. There weren't enough pages in the book to really explore all of that.
Right. The actual book is just propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't actually see what happens to the mouse's life, because the mouse has seen some things.
That mouse, I mean, yeah, either, like, that's the real thing. It's like either NASA is BSing us real bad, or mice
Just
can
go in space.
withstand, mice don't need oxygen or warmth
Nope.
to survive. So I think that's the real breakthrough. We had a massive breakthrough in NASA this week. Mice
Can breathe in space.
can breathe in space. So if we just figure out how to take the DNA of mice,
Splice it into human DNA.
then we will survive
We'll fly
Elon
in space.
Musk's apocalypse.
Yeah, we'll fly to Mars.
Yeah.
We'll just take a quick hop, skip, and a jump over to Mars.
And just hang out
And
there,
just,
with our new mouse DNA.
Yeah, just boogie out there.
That mouse is probably tripping out, bro. That mouse was tripping. He was out like he was
is
looking for a
space.
hot mama, you know what I mean? He was looking for a hot mommy mouse.
Yeah.
And she ran onto the
He was looking
NASA's-
for a mommy, a muscle mommy mouse.
Yeah, and he chased her into that equipment, but he didn't realize that she ran off the other side.
Wow.
And
He was bamboozled.
he cried as she ran off. And then
Why is he Spanish?
I don't know. He's a Spanish mouse.
Okay, he's a
and,
Spanish mouse. What's his name?
name?
If you say Pablo, I'm gonna kill you.
Esperanzo.
Esperanza.
The mouse Esperanzo crawled onto NASA's equipment.
Yep.
Tu eres mi mundo, bebita. He cried after the hot muscle mommy mouse, who jumped off of the other side of the thruster as they counted down 3, 2, 1. Next thing you know, Esperanzo was in the last place he ever expected to be, thousands of miles above his hot mommy mouse, gazing down onto the world with tiny, beady black eyes.
I think we should write children's stories.
Probably.
But yeah.
I feel like I've had a real breakthrough. We'll just ask ChatGPT to do it.
Yeah, we'll just give it a couple ideas.
Yeah, hey ChatGPT, write me a story about a sad Mexican mouse.
The sad Mexican mouse chasing after a hot muscle mommy mouse.
Mouse accidentally goes. If you give a mouse a rocket,
They chase after a hot mommy mouse.
and chase them. Anyway, so I don't know what to think about that anymore. I don't know what to think about anything. But yeah, the guy called it out. He's just like showing the video, and the mouse is just crawling across the shuttle. And you're like, man, I guess everything's a lie. Like, just I don't know what else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like everything that has been a conspiracy is just not anymore.
Yeah, the
So it's just
Denver
like,
airport
whatever.
is just a drug lab.
Oh, for real?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, I've heard a lot about the Denver airport,
Yeah, I have too.
but not the drug thing.
No, I don't
I've heard that it's like place where aliens land. I've heard it's like a
Mm.
trafficking ring. I've heard it's like an Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know anything. What do I know?
Well, who knows?
What do I really know? There was something else that I was thinking about today, an idea that I had or a thought. I don't remember what it was. But you know what I do remember?
Please tell me.
A little Facebook news article that I saw.
A rut-row.
This,
Whenever someone brings up Facebook news, the conversation goes a certain way.
this one I haven't told you about yet.
Okay.
A female mortuary worker
Uh-huh.
was caught selling body parts on Facebook Marketplace for $11 million.
I have several questions.
I have answers. Go for it.
Number one,
Yeah.
did she post the body parts like under her own profile?
Pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. How stupid can you be?
I'm pretty sure what she did was she joined a Facebook group.
There's a Facebook group that
There's a Facebook group for like dark and like kind of ethereal things, like
Just
dark,
like
spooky, like people who are into like
black
vampires and
magic
dark
and-
stuff and whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
And then was like, "Hey, I have body parts for sale." Yeah.
So she's just doing the autopsy on somebody,
Mm.
and then, oh hey, look, it appears this person took a gunshot into the heart.
Yeah.
Severed their aorta.
Mm-hmm.
They died in a few minutes, and then they take that heart,
Yeah.
take it out of the body, and sell it.
Yeah, you think there's like some dude. It's the same dude that's going to buy the expired Aunt Jemima syrup is going to buy that GSW heart. He's like, man, I've been looking for me a GSW heart to put on a pedestal above my fireplace.
What if he's just secretly a werewolf and needs to eat? What if werewolves just exist on the black market and they just buy people's hearts?
Only if they have gunshot wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It got me thinking, like, was she selling all the part? Could you get like a package deal? I wonder if she was running any deals. You know what I mean? Like, get an elbow, a heart, and a penis for $10 million.
If you buy the heart and the lungs, we'll throw in the small intestine for absolutely free.
I'll throw in a left ass cheek for a nickel. If you buy,
And
all you gotta do.
just right now, you can have a brand new liver.
This is in May only.
May
Sign
only.
up right now.
For our monthly subscription service. And every month, receive 2 kidneys in the mail.
You get the subscription box.
You get a
It's
subscription
just
box.
Jeffrey Dahmer's subscription
Oh,
box.
no.
And you just
No.
You just get the heads and genitalia of drowned victims.
Oh, great.
You can sign up for different. You know what I mean? You could you write her. You sign up for there's different tiers.
Yeah.
There's different tiers, different 'cause
Yeah.
if it's a gunshot wound, and that's like a hole. Not
Yeah,
everybody wants a hole.
Right.
So it's like, do you want a drowned? You sign up for like the drown level.
Yeah.
And there's almost no problem with the body really that's
Yeah.
drowned.
Yeah.
You sign up for the gunshot wound level tier
Yeah.
box if you're, you have a little less money.
Yeah.
You don't have that same disposable income. You know what I mean?
You're right.
You don't have $11 million to pay for mortuary parts.
But you have a couple.
And then there's like the fire tier, which is like,
Yeah.
I kind of I want to experiment with this, but I don't really have all the, you know what I mean?
I want to experiment with this.
You just get you just get a box of burnt toes.
Oh, my God.
Just burnt, severed toes.
In the mail every month. That's
Every month,
gross.
different set of burnt, severed. I'm just like, who? I don't know, man. Some people.
It's like those loot crates that you see online.
Yeah.
Of get a random gift box every month.
You never know what's going to be in there.
Today, you might have a spleen.
Yeah.
And right now, we have our limited time food-colored stomach lining.
Ooh. Did you see that guy that was doing bull testicle tacos? It
No.
was like bull testicle taco shells.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever try that.
No, but they have I know in the Midwest and some cowboy country, they have Rocky Mountain oysters,
Yeah.
which is
Just bull testicles.
just testicles. I'm not down with that.
That's what really quick, because
Where do you draw the line with food? Because with food, I'm pretty adventurous. I'll try just about anything.
yeah.
But like,
But,
where
like,
do you
did a
draw the
guy
line?
come up with that? Like in the manliest places where
Yeah.
there's like cowboys wrestling,
Yeah.
whatever, and they're like, you know what I want to eat, partner? The manliest thing that I could imagine putting in my mouth.
Are you gay if you eat
Testicles.
testicles?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little gay. It's a little gay if you want to eat balls. Like, that's the part that gets me, okay? I don't feel like I could go to a restaurant and be like, you know what I'm ordering?
Balls.
Give me a basket of
Balls.
Gosh.
and a side of fries.
I
I just don't know.
balls and fries.
Some people eat like when they get pregnant and then they have their baby.
Yeah, they
Some
eat.
people will eat the placenta.
Yeah, apparently you can get your placenta sent off and make placenta pills.
Yeah, they showed them to us in the hospital.
What?
Yeah, it was like, this is what they look like if you get that.
Uh,
I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I don't want that. Please.
think.
Please.
I don't know. It's like the de-aging properties, or just
I
like, I
don't
don't know
know.
what stem cell, or I don't even know.
When I worked at the hospital, every now and again, we would have to deliver a placenta from family birthing unit to the lab. And it was just like in a bag and in like a tub, and you were like,
You're just looking right at it.
yeah. You're just face to face
So
with
you've
the
seen
placenta.
plenty of placenta.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
You've seen a few.
I've seen a few placentas.
Have you seen like really healthy ones and really unhealthy ones?
I have no
Apparently
idea.
there's a thing. You can like tell the difference. They're like really bright. They're like really healthy placentas. Like we knew a woman who like did like just took crap tons of vitamins and like had this really healthy
Yeah.
lifestyle, and she said the doctor was like, this is the healthiest placenta I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
I don't know. I've seen videos on social media of guys like grilling it. Like they take it home and they throw it on the grill.
Stop. You're lying to me.
You just have new neighbors and
Oh man.
Hey,
Yeah, where do you live in
hey,
a
over the fence there.
cannibal cult?
Hey,
Hey.
we just moved in.
Yeah.
My,
welcome to the neighborhood.
My wife Susie and I we just moved in.
Oh no
You
way.
guys have kids, right? I
yeah,
saw you guys
yeah,
saw you
we
guys
have
have the
a-
playground
we
out
have
here.
a- we have a couple kids. Yeah.
The weather's real good. We just moved in, but like one of the first things he brought over was the grill. We were just thinking about grilling up. I thought maybe you guys
Dude.
want to come over and.
I have the perfect thing that we can grill.
Really? I mean, I already have some like burgers and.
Well, like,
Do you guys like bratwurst?
I mean, I like brat, but I have something even better than bratwurst.
Yeah. What do you got?
I mean, we just have
You
like
some Wagyu or?
we have like a newborn, and we
Oh,
took the placenta home, and I was hoping we could throw it on the. What do you think? Like some grilled placenta? What do you?
Oh.
Is that not the vibe?
Shit. Oh, you know what? I forgot. At the old house, I never.
Let me grill my placenta, or I'll kill you. I will murder you.
Baby, I think we need to move. Wrap it up, kids. Back in the U-Haul.
Back in the U-Haul, we're moving again.
Hey, neighbors, you want to come over and grill up some placenta? No? How about some bull testicles? Not the vibe?
Not the vibe. All right. Well, you're not our
I don't
neighbors
know.
anymore.
I don't know. I'm just not. Yeah, there's just certain things. Yeah, I'll try most things. You know, I've tried fried alligator. I've tried,
Gator's not bad.
you know, I don't know. I think I tried shark. Like, there are things I would eat.
Yeah.
But there's just some things that I feel like God didn't mean for us to eat. Like, for a man to take the testicles off of another animal and eat that feels like a wire is loose. Something's wrong there.
Something's wrong. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that statement.
So, anyway, how did we get on that? I don't. What were we talking about? This is Facebook parts. Yeah, the Facebook parts of the bundle.
Yeah. The Facebook, the bundle.
Anyway.
Bundle and save today.
So she
with
got
Liberty
arrested.
Mutual. Yeah.
She was in big trouble for that. I guess you're not supposed to do that. You can't do that unless you're
crazy.
the government. You're only allowed to do that
yep.
if you're the government.
Mm-hmm.
Sell body parts for experiments.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with that? Like, I don't know. Put it in jars. Like, say you're in that Facebook group and you like buy somebody's
Yep.
hand. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I have a hand of some stranger
Yeah.
in this like non-abrasive liquid,
Right.
and then that's
That's it.
It's kind of a weird talking point.
That is. Yeah.
Bring a girl over. And you just met her at the vampire convention.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
met her at the steampunk convention, and she's dressed as a steampunk vampire.
Ooh.
You're like, well, don't I have something to throw you? Huh. I have something really cool to throw you.
Hey,
Hold
baby.
on. First, I have to log on and check in on my Discord. I have to tell everyone that I'm not going to be on tonight because I have a hot date over. I have a serious hot date. Hold on. Okay. You want to see my man cave? I have a man cave.
No way.
Yeah, it's so sick.
How sick?
I got something that you're going to be so excited about.
I'm
I have
already
a
excited.
human hand on my mantelpiece.
Wow.
That's the hand of a person
Uh-huh.
who worked at Papa Don's their whole life.
Papa John's whole life.
They worked there their whole life. You can still see some pepperoni under the fingernails.
Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better preservation.
Papa John's.
Papa John's. I've been eating more Burger King lately.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a huge Burger King guy.
I wasn't either. Like, I was sleeping on Burger King.
What changed?
I saw a TikTok about, because they released that new Spider-Man burger.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? With, like, the red buns and everything. And some guy on TikTok was like, yeah, I was curious about, like, how they made those buns red. Like, is that just, like, a crap ton of food dye? So he wrote to Burger King and was like, hey, how'd you guys do that? And they were like, it's beet juice. They were like, we dye the dough with beet juice, but there's no beet flavor. It's still the normal flavor of our buns, but we just use the juice to dye. And then they were like, actually, now that you ask, like, here's a list of all of our banned, like all the banned ingredients in our restaurants, like that we don't use. And they showed him a list that they had posted back in 2020 of all the ingredients that Burger King won't use. They don't use any preservatives. They don't use any genetically modified ingredients. They don't use any fake dyes, flavorings, anything. It's like a 4-column list.
Whoa.
They don't use anything unnatural in their food at all.
Really?
Yeah. Which is why I think like Burger King doesn't get pushed all that much.
Yeah.
Like you always hear about McDonald's. McDonald's is freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't eat McDonald's anymore. But like when I was eating fast food, if somebody was
Right.
like, you want to go to Burger King? I'm like, why would we go to Burger King?
Right, let's just go to McDonald's.
That was like my last thought.
Yeah,
But now it's like, wait.
I would go to Wendy's over Burger King most.
Yeah.
Most days.
So we went back to Burger King. We're like, we have to try this. It's delicious. And I realized the other day why it like, and then we talked to someone else who said that Burger King felt boring.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, because when you eat at McDonald's, all of their stuff is pumped with like fake ingredients that make you crave it.
Right.
But Burger King isn't. So when you get a burger from Burger King, it tastes like if you went to someone's barbecue and they made you a burger.
The char grill flavor of Burger King's burger is definitely really good and super unique. But like, and we'll have to do a fast food tier list one of these days. Like I would choose McDonald's, then Wendy's, then Burger King.
I can't eat at McDonald's without feeling awful later.
Yeah, that's just part of the deal, you know?
And that's the thing. It's like there's something in it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Guaranteed.
there's some ingredient in it that like literally when I eat it, no matter what I get from there, like I would go get like McGriddles. I used to be obsessed with McGriddles.
So good.
And so I'd want a McGriddle in the morning, and I would be on the toilet within the hour. Like my body would reject it. Like be like, we need this out immediately.
Yeah, but like the syrup's in the bun.
I know it is. Yeah.
The syrup's in the bun.
And then the syrup is in my colon. In the same form that I put it in my mouth. So
And then those hash browns.
yeah, the hash browns are great. I think the hash browns are probably fine.
So good.
But like you eat Burger King and then you feel normal afterwards.
No way.
Yeah. Like I went and had Burger King and I was like, now I feel fine. Like I don't even feel stuffed after Burger King. Like you eat at Burger King, you don't feel stuffed, you feel satisfied. It's like I just had a really good burger and some fries and I feel good now. I ate a meal and now I can move on with my day.
I'm sad we don't have an In-N-Out here in New Mexico.
I know, we just got 2 Raisin Canes. But we're waiting for that In-N-Out.
Yeah. When's the second one opening up? Like
June soon.
Soon. Pretty soon.
Yeah.
It's like super close to me.
I wanted to go do like a thing there.
Like a bit
at
there?
The second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to go film a video. Like second grand opening. Because they had like a huge grand opening at the main one.
That was...
And they were like giving stuff away. And they had like a powwow.
I know.
But
I was like, what are we doing
this
here?
is what happens when you open something new in New Mexico.
Yeah.
They were literally having like a gathering of the nations outside of Raising Cane's. I was like, I'm all for culture. Like, good for you.
You're right.
But what does this have to do with chicken fingers?
Chicken fingers and sauce, baby.
It's just like straight up chicken fingers. And they're like hoop dancing in the parking lot. I was like, all right. I just don't see the...
Yeah. See, my problem with Raising Cane's is it's just not all that.
I just don't
It's just not
know
all that.
what your problem is.
Like, the sweet tea is good. The chicken finger isn't bad. It's literally all about the sauce. Like,
I guess.
their entire shtick is just vehicles to have sauce.
But it's also their chicken is perfectly breaded and fried. It's flaky.
It could be more crispy. You don't get like a really solid crunch on the chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Like, it's juicy, but it's not. The chicken finger isn't super seasoned.
Maybe it was just the first time I ever had Raising Cane's was in Texas.
Oh, okay.
And it was just phenomenal.
See, I hear that Whataburger is even better in Texas.
Everything's better in Texas.
Okay. Well, looks like we're going to Texas.
Yeah, so if you guys could jump on the Patreon and
Yep, we're moving to
donate,
Texas.
We're going to take this to Texas.
Yeah, make sure you go with the largest tier we have.
Yeah, go with the
Hiking boots.
Go with the hiking boots tier on Patreon, and we have a Patreon now. In case you didn't know or forgot, please, please donate to the Patreon. No, if you think our content's dope, if you like us at all, just consider the Patreon, and we'll give you access to the Discord where you can harass us 24/7. We'll be there, hanging out, posting pictures of our feet. It'll be a great time.
We're going to have a special camera for our feet during the podcast.
Yeah, we'll start the feet cam. Which today's podcast is Socks and Socks, actually.
Yes. I have my dress shoes today.
Yeah, so you're wearing your
astronaut socks.
Your moustronaut socks.
My moustronaut socks. That was unplanned.
That was themed. Oh, NASA?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. He's wearing his conspiracy socks.
Wow.
Dang.
That was unexpected.
That's perfect. So, so consider donating, or not donating, signing up for the Patreon. A donation means you don't get anything out of it. The Patreon, you do. You get special stuff out of the Patreon. I just got a text that I was like, what?
Additional perks.
Yeah, you get additional
and benefits.
Perks. Podcast with benefits.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a podcast with benefits, he says.
What else is in the news, man? What's going on in the pop culture world? You're the pop culture guy. I've exhausted my news. I think I've brought up all of the
pop culture. Guardians of the Galaxy. The new Guardians of the Galaxy was phenomenal.
I still haven't seen it.
It's really, really good. It goes into the backstory of Rocket Raccoon.
Ooh.
Yes, we get backstory.
That's what I've been waiting for.
We get backstory there. And then Quill is still super heartbroken over Gamora because in Endgame, Gamora is from a different universe. And Quill's Gamora is dead. So, but it comes together really nicely in a film. Some parts I'm like, some characters I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on here? What's your purpose? But other characters I'm like, okay, that's really sweet. But definitely check it out. Is John Wick still in theaters?
No, it isn't. I wanted to go on a date night. John Wick is no longer in theaters.
John Wick 4 was phenomenal. Great.
It's headed to streaming.
Great addition to the series. Just 3 hours of action.